At the dawn of the 20th century, the Great Plains stretched vast and promising across the heart of America. This region, spanning Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Colorado, and New Mexico, was known as America's breadbasket. Farmers, drawn by government incentives and soaring wheat prices, arrived in droves to claim their piece of this fertile land. Plows tore through millions of acres, uprooting native grasses that had held the soil together for thousands of years. By the 1920s, golden wheat fields stretched endlessly, rippling across the horizon under clear skies. Many believed this prosperity would last forever, unaware of the fragile ground beneath their feet. Without the protective native grasses, the soil became vulnerable, waiting silently for disaster to strike. Then, in 1931, the rain stopped. The drought began, turning the earth dry and cracked under the relentless sun. Streams and rivers vanished, leaving the land thirsty and lifeless. Crops failed across the region, leaving farmers desperate and uncertain. Strong winds common to the plains began lifting the loose, dry soil into the air. Small dust storms appeared at first, but soon grew in size and intensity. By 1932, over 14 major dust storms ravaged the region, and the number nearly doubled the following year. The once fertile breadbasket was transforming into an unforgiving desert. Then came the darkest day, April 14th, 1935, now known as Black Sunday. Families prepared for a normal spring afternoon, unaware of the approaching catastrophe. Suddenly, a massive wall of darkness appeared, taller than mountains and moving fast. Witnesses described it as alive, roaring, twisting, and swallowing everything in its path. Within minutes, daylight vanished, and towns plunged into total darkness. Children screamed as animals panicked, chaos unfolding everywhere. People dropped to their knees, praying as the storm tore through their homes and farms. The dust was so fine it slipped through cracks, coating kitchens, filling lungs, blinding those caught outside. Many later said it felt like the end of the world. Black Sunday destroyed more than land. It destroyed hope. After that day, thousands of families realized survival in the dust-choked plains was no longer possible. As conditions worsened, a mass migration began westward toward California. Over 400,000 people left states like Oklahoma and Texas, searching for work and a new life. They carried what little remained of their lives: furniture, blankets, memories. The Dust Bowl was not only an environmental disaster, but a human struggle for survival and dignity. Families broke apart, towns emptied, and a generation grew up knowing hunger and loss. By the late 1930s, government programs introduced new farming methods to heal the land. Farmers learned to plant windbreaks, rotate crops, and leave fields fallow to restore soil health. Slowly, the Great Plains began to recover as rain returned and dust storms faded. But the lessons of the Dust Bowl remain clear. The land must be respected and nature cannot be pushed beyond its limits. The Dust Bowl stands as one of America's most devastating ecological disasters. It reminds us of the fragile balance between humans and the environment. If you have other opinions about the Dust Bowl disaster, feel free to write them in the comments section. And don't forget to click the like and subscribe button so you won't miss other exciting stories. The Great Plains once held promise, a vast land of opportunity and abundance. But beneath the surface, the earth was quietly changing, becoming fragile and unstable. The removal of native grasses left the soil exposed to the harsh elements. The relentless sun baked the land, drying it beyond recovery. As the drought deepened, hope began to fade from the eyes of those who worked the land. The winds, once a natural part of the plains, became carriers of destruction. Dust storms darkened the skies and choked the land, turning day into night. The air became thick with fine particles, making every breath a struggle. Some families tried to shield their homes, but the dust found its way inside. The land's scars ran deep, visible in every cracked field and abandoned homestead. Yet amid the devastation, human resilience endured. Communities banded together, sharing what little they had to survive. But the lure of greener pastures pulled many families westward in search of hope. The journey was long, dusty, and filled with uncertainty at every turn. Children watched the dust storms from inside cramped trucks, their futures unknown. Yet, even in the darkest moments, the human spirit sought light and renewal. Government programs taught new ways to farm, respecting the land's delicate balance. Windbreaks, crop rotation, and fallow fields became tools of healing. Slow changes brought hope as the land began its slow recovery. Rain returned, washing away years of dust and despair. The Dust Bowl's scars remain, a silent testament to nature's power and human limits. Its story urges us to remember and respect the delicate balance we share with the earth.